Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik Ziiq here again today to bring you a series that I'm starting for the sake of going on vacation and batch recording. I'm going to do some Let's Play Spelunky, and I don't plan to do a lot of Let's Play Spelunky. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to get hell, beat hell, how much I'm going to play. I'm pretty much a beginner at this game. I've done a bit of playing recently, and I've streamed a bit recently. But I am pretty much the worst player. I'm fairly good at getting a lot of gold, but I take excessive risks and die a lot. So just warning you for what you're in for. I've also fixed my audio crackling issues, so I'm happy about that. And let's just start out right away. I have of course unlocked the first shortcut already, but it's not my current objective to try to unlock shortcuts. So let's just see what I can do on my first ever run on camera. Come on, down, down. There we go. Just want to explore far left, far right. Always get as much lateral movement as possible done here, and you know, make a lot of noisy clicking sounds on your controller. Probably also ideal. I'm not sure how other Let's Players don't do that, because personally I do it all the goddamn time. Let's go ahead and drop this rock on the snake. See if there's anything worthwhile over here. Can I see something for one more? No, okay. And not worth triggering the arrow trap. So far, I'm not doing too well in terms of gold, so I'm not very happy about where things are at. I'm not sure why I feel like this, but I really do want to trigger that arrow trap before I go down any further. Nope. Oh, what? Okay. Already took 2 damage, so this is likely not going to be my best run for this. Actually, if I were just playing alone, I'd already restart, but I don't quite feel like showing my true colors that early. And my true colors being as somebody who gives up super easily. Only 4,000 on the first floor. That's about 10,000 less than I generally like to have after the first floor. So let's go down here and drop this. Unfortunately, I can't visit any of that area to the right, but I can take this arrow with me and see what I can do. Because all that I can do is the bottom of the deep blue. So there is quite a bit of stuff up there, and I do actually want to visit it. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a bomb here and hang it on this ladder. So we'll allow the bat in, and I will kill the bat, put a rope up, and climb. So the main reason I did this is because I did notice the damsel hanging out, and the damsel is somebody I clearly want to rescue for the extra health, considering I've already lost 2. Still not really worth the bomb and rope for under 1,000 gold and a single damsel. So again, this is one of those very sparse runs. I'm just not getting much. But I did manage to survive the spike traps, and there is a weapon shop here. So this could change my fortune. I think I am going to have to rob the shopkeeper. I should have actually got him walking the other way. Oh god, all the damage. Let's get this last snake too. I will of course throw a rope up for the sake of getting all this stuff here. So if I just were to pick this up and kill him right away with it, then I could get all the bombs for free and some extra gold. Clearly not going for a score attack this time, but I am hoping that I can use that shotgun and the shopkeepers being against me to my advantage to maybe get a jetpack and a cape later, and then maybe I can make some good stuff happen. I've never successfully gotten to the black market without... oh, Jesus. And the first level has to be a darkness level, doesn't it? So for you, those of you who don't know what's going on, the way to beat this game is just go down as many floors as possible and beat Olmec by making him go into a pit of lava. The way I am trying to beat this game is the real way. And spoiler alert, skip ahead like 20 seconds if you want to miss this. I have to get the Ujat Eye by getting the key and a bomb, or a key and a chest in this first area. And with the Ujat Eye, oh Jesus, I just whipped my gun instead of doing what I wanted to with it, which was... okay. I have to get the key and the Ujat Eye, and to do that, and after I do that, I have to go to the black market. The Ujat Eye will blink to tell me where the black market is. I have to bomb my way in, and I have to gather the Ankh. Then I take the Ankh and kill myself on a certain level with a statue on it, and using my death, I will revive, and I will revive under that statue, and I can go to the and will obtain the Hedget. Then I have to kill Anubis with the Hedget in order to get his staff, and use the staff to unlock the City of Gold. If I go to the City of Gold, I am... then whatever. I'm gonna use my rope to get this money. I don't need money. I shouldn't have used my rope. Oh. Why must I be such a fool? Okay. Yeah, then in the City of Gold, I have to get the Necronomicon. I'm aware of you, that's a lot of you know this already. Then with the Necronomicon, I beat Olmec, and I ride his head down to hell to a special doorway. So I could get the damsel, I guess. Okay. You know, I'm going to bring the damsel with me too. This is really risky because after about a minute and a half on a level, the ghost comes and wants you dead. So let's go and get the damsel and see how quickly I can do this. Just throw the damsel down there. Shoot this scorpion. Get rid of you. Get you. Throw you. Again, now I'm in a huge hurry because the ghost could be coming at any moment. There's a shop down here whose stuff I could steal all of, but there doesn't seem to be anything all that useful there. And now I'm not entirely sure where I brought the shotgun. So here's the last level. I might just make it to the exit. A terrible chill runs up my spine. That means the ghost is indeed coming, and he's probably coming from the right side because he generally comes from the side you're closer to. So now to survive, I have to get to a high point and deke him out, get underneath him really quickly. And that should allow me to run on by and have lots of time to actually get to the exit. Fortunately, my vision actually seems to get better if the ghost is here. So let's wait for him to be a bit closer and drop down and go up. Yep, and I managed to run through. I want the shotgun. I do not care about the damsel anymore. I just want to survive. Okay. Apparently survival not really an option here. And this is my death. Yep, death number 1. So I didn't like that run much anyways. I'm going to do a quick restart here and try again to get, well, considerably further than that, because that run kind of sucked. To be completely honest with you, I'm dragging my mic around everywhere, singing We Will Rock You. I was actually really nervous that I was going to land directly on those spikes there. I wasn't sure how many blocks running straight forward would do. By the way, generally I hold the sprint button all the time. It is not the greatest idea. It's probably better to take your time and walk in this game. And I'm enjoying this start so far. I already got a ruby, which in this game is worth the most, although I'm pretty sure in real life expensive emeralds are actually the most valuable of stones, not rubies. Although I know rubies can sell for a considerable amount, so maybe I am full of shit. Ujedi, by the way, cannot be on the first floor, so I'm perfectly safe to descend, even though I haven't perfectly explored everything. And I noticed that this area down here, which looks like a lot of fun, has a crate with a parachute, most useless thing you can get from a crate. Although if you're a beginner, as I am, it can save you from some fall damage, so I guess I shouldn't complain overly. You can pick up these rats, by the way, in order to help you trigger arrow traps, or you can throw them at dynamite, and we'll set those off too. And I'm pretty sure there was a trap down there. Yeah, it did trigger. A little bit of gold. You have to walk under the spiders for them to fall down. Not interested in actually doing that. So let's get the hell up here. Skeleton stuck in a spider web. Super easy to deal with. By the way, there's something I also do quite often that a lot of other YouTubers are doing that I didn't even know about until recently, which is ghosting. So if you have really good mobility and you are at the end of a level and you've left lots of gems behind, you can actually get the ghost to fly over them and turn them all into diamonds for 5,000 gold apiece. Ankh, by the way, if I haven't mentioned already, costs $50,000, so you have to actually raise quite a bit of money every floor, and the black market is in the that's a combination of real good and real bad. I'm not sure if I like that at all, actually. So the Ujedi is indeed on this level, and I will be trying to find the key and the damsel as soon as possible. Damsel, so I can possibly sacrifice it in order to get a free item just down there. And there is a shop, so that... Okay, that's where the Ujad Eye is. I'm going to have to use a lot of bombs here because I do not want to anger the shopkeeper, but I do want to get the key, and I can't bomb my way through on the other end. And fortunately, I did actually make a way for myself to get all the way back up here, so... If you're good, like I'm not, you can, or even half decent, you can actually jump out of there very quickly. I just really want to find the damsel so I can get the hell up. Found the first shop. I know I said I need 50,000 and my case is fairly desperate. I still want the bomb box and the climbing gloves because they will facilitate me getting a metric fuckton of gold. Metric fuckton being about 2 times an imperial fuckton, I think. And I still want to go all the way back up to the top of this, to the top of lungs. And by top of lungs, I mean anything other than top of lungs. So let's grab this damsel and take her to the top. Fortunately, I also opened up this whole section down here with lots and lots of gold in it, because currently I'm fairly desperate for gold. Come on, get up fast. So I'm really risking the wrath of the ghost here. The wrath of Khan, you might even say. Or you wouldn't say. Personally, I wouldn't say that because it'd be kind of stupid. And ignore the fact that I already did. If I had tons of bombs, which I do, but I don't have time, I would bomb the hell out of that little area to get tons of stuff. Spring shoes, so now I can jump super high. Which definitely assists me because, you know, I am super high already, so jumping super high seems like the next logical step. Let's get all this gold here. I love gold. I could also anger Callie by taking that, but it would stop me from getting the Kapala, I think. And getting the Kapala would be fucking awesome in every way. So I could get... I'm going to drop a bomb here, because this is worth another 3,600 gold and a shortcut downwards. So I can get over to the exit right now. The ghost is coming, and I'm out. So, rather successful floor. Like I said, I'm kind of good at this game. I tend to rush way too much for somebody of my skill level. That arrow almost hit me, which was real scary. Arrows are only one time use, by the way. Once the arrowhead is destroyed, you can use it to set off traps, but you can no longer use it in order to kill enemies, or kill yourself. Which is a common use for arrows, really. Killing yourself. Almost the most common use, one might say. I may actually want to put... put a bomb down here. Sometimes the climbing gloves make it a tiny bit hard to make your way, well, anywhere. Because they're just kind of awkward and they make you cling to everything. Although they definitely impart more benefits than... No! Jesus. And that is definitely the merit of not always running. I was doing so well there. Okay, so let's do one more run. Hopefully this time I will at least make it to the jungle for you guys, and I have slightly more badass music, so, you know, clearly I did that on purpose in order to just make the music more badass. Got some extra gold there, and also the possibility of triggering any traps that may have been down there, so that was kind of cool. Get all this gold, already up to 3,600, which isn't bad for the first sideways segment. I'm not sure what to call it. Horizontal segment of a level. Although there are some closed off areas here that are real tempting. I'm pretty sure there's nothing over on the left. Every once in a while there's like a track that is more rare than the other tracks that will suddenly start playing in one of the levels, and it's kind of like my favorite moments in all of Spelunky are just when those tracks start playing. So I'm going to need to fire a rope up into there. It's probably a good idea anyways, just in case there was a trap. I need Admiral Akbar here. He would tell me if it was a trap. What I did just there was incredibly dangerous and I don't recommend. It was whipping a pot that I was standing on top of, because often there are enemies in pots. Often pot is also your enemy. So, you know, there's that too. But then again, just as often there are gems. By the way, little hint, if you have the Kapala, you can actually whip your dog 3 times in order to gather blood for him and still use him to gain health at the end of the floor, or for a sacrifice. So I'm on a dark level now. This is of course a special level like many others, but it is, to me, in this current situation, a fairly large plus unless unless the damsel happens to be like right near the top. So I can get a cape for 12,000 and the climbing gloves for 18,000. It'd be really nice if I could do that. I might actually have to descend and descend again in order to try, because I picked up the... I still have 18,000, I haven't bought any of them. Because I definitely want all of that, but I can't really leave the area and come back. So I need, I think, 20,000 first. 700 extra there. What's in here? So what I could do is I could buy the climbing gloves first, and that would help me get back up if I needed to. The dog is right here. And of course, this part was super impossible to get back up, so I'm going to need to use a rope anyways. And this lightning bug should take me all the way up to what I need, and beyond, to infinity and beyond, really. Up to 16,000. Lightning bugs are why this level is actually to my advantage instead of not to my advantage. Lightning bugs are worth 5,000 each on this floor, and of course, as you go on to future floors, it's worth even more. I would also like that, but I'm not sure if I can get it. And I do see that other lightning bug hanging out in an easily attainable position. I don't want to cling to this, I want to push it. Oh, God. So now I kind of desperately need Monty the dog, because the dog will save my life. So I'm currently at 2 health, and I do not trust myself to maintain 2 health. I know that's a horrible thing to say about oneself, but have you seen my play? It's awful. Okay, Monty, you get over here. I'll throw you right the fuck over. Throwing the dog, never actually the best idea because it can just kind of land on a bunch of spikes and die. But I'm currently in a bit of a hurry. I probably only have another like 40 or 50 seconds or 30 seconds in order to get down to the exit, which I've done. So I can put the dog in the exit real quick. Horrible chill runs up my spine. I'm going to risk it anyways and go for all this treasure since this is such a layered area. I can probably fake out the ghost. Now I just have to wait up here, take my time, run. Okay, made it. Ghost is always a bit risky and a bit nerve-wracking. It, like many other enemies, is a one-hit kill, except it tracks you a lot better than other enemies and can go through absolutely everything, making it truly horrifying. So I hope I haven't missed the Ujat Eye so far. I don't think I have, but it's always a possibility, especially in a dark level that I didn't explore all of. Sometimes it's very hard to explore all of the level because you just don't have the resources required or the time required, or it's dark. You know, that as well is a problem. Skeleton gets whipped. So, see that grandfather spider down there? That is actually a great thing because of the wonder. I can't get off this ladder. Okay. Gonna push this here, gonna drop a bomb and get the hell out of the way. That's an exploding block. And I'm gonna drop one more bomb just in order to get this crate. Could be something good. It is 3 more bombs, so it was very much worth the 2 bombs to get that, which is awesome. I find that more often than not, it is worth using bombs if you're in a situation where maybe bombs are useful. By the way, I didn't know this when I first watched this game be played. The cape works kind of as a toggle on and toggle off. I really had no idea, so helpful little advice that I could have used, because the first time I got the cape I was like, how the fuck does this work? I don't know, do I just have to like... I started tapping A like Mario. So there we go, got the paste. This makes my bombs sticky. And I can grab a bomb box here. I'm out of ropes, but I don't really need more ropes. So, good things come to me. Now what I really could use is a pot. Is some pot magic. Now, just to blast my way over here, get the rest of the treasure, or this one bit of treasure. Anything could be in the crates, by the way. Like right now, I've attained a Matic. I wasn't expecting that at all, just to demonstrate my point, I guess. Matic breaks eventually, but allows you to just mine through blocks. I'd really like that present, but no. Nah, man, nah. I need to survive and thrive and not waste all my time and try to impress the audience or overdo things, which is my main problem usually. I spend way too long on every floor, like all the time in the universe. Always better to drop your matic, because if you don't drop it, you'll just end up breaking everything. I see an extra spider up here, as well as an altar with... Oh, Jesus, yeah, that is... Oh, fuck. I see an altar with Monty very nearby. There we go. This will give me some extra gems and some extra paste. The extra paste does absolutely nothing, but the extra gems are very helpful indeed. So, this is my opportunity to get one more item. Only slightly hurt the dog there. He'll be fine. Fine enough to sacrifice at least. Pitcher's Mitt now. Okay, this is going to make things awkward and awesome. It means I'm now super good at throwing shit. But you kind of really get used to the arc in which you throw things. So it's not really ideal. And now I have the key and thematic to Shepherd. And I don't like that at all either. So let's throw this down. Get my matic, throw it down as well. The second you have to shepherd stuff, just navigation through the level becomes real tricky. So it's best if you can just find the treasure chest as soon as possible, yeah. As you can see, I throw in a much straighter line now. Just want to get out of this. And I am in... Ow. Come on. Is the chest down here? Yes, it is. Okay, so I can just throw this down, work on gathering some treasure. Unfortunately, I sacrificed Monty, so I can't get back up to full health, or to starting health, I guess I should say. It's not really full health. Pretty sure health maxes out fairly late, like 8 or 12. And why did I leave it up here? The slightly hard to get area. Okay. Pick this up, start mining, lose extra health. I wanted to destroy that arrow trap just so I could get that one gem. Doing the same over and over again. Terrible chill runs up my spine. I think it is about time I get the hell out of Dodge. I've done fairly well for myself, minus all of the damage I keep taking. The ghost is fairly slow at lateral movement, so I'm not at too much of a risk of just dying here. Get this gem. See, I'm in such a hurry. I'm in such not a hurry that I can stop and get gems. There we go. Right mouse button to go in. Oh, this turned out to be a very long first episode, and my first time actually getting to the jungle on camera is on episode 1. You know, I'm a tiny bit proud. I know that I'm clearly not a very good player of this game, but I'm still a tiny bit proud. I've done well. I have 35k. I'm on the jungle. I have the matic with me, which will help me much in gold retrieval and other such concerns. I guess I'll say, just to phrase it as awkwardly as possible. Oh. There we go. Working hard to get up there. There was a bomb in there, so that should blow some random shit up. You can get in real trouble if that lands on a shopkeeper and then they're angry with you for the rest of their lives. So I do see this altar, but I want to go up here first. I was actually trying to kill the frog with that so that I could just die. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Spelunky. Again, I said I'm doing this series because I'm going on vacation. I just want to stockpile some new videos. And so expect to see a bit more of this in the next week or so. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.